Hey guys, what's up? Sora here, back with another Shadowverse video, and today we are just playing standard Grandmaster rotation. It's been a while since we just did GM ranked, and I thought that it was good to start climbing up the ranks. It's the middle of the month, and I did want to at least place in the top 10,000 this month. That way we get some extra packs heading into Brigade of the Sky, and to help us get there is going to be Vengeance Blood. So Vengeance Blood is relatively in an okay spot right now, either tier 1 or tier 2, hovering around there, and it's because of the addition of this card. Waltz, I severely underrated Waltz, and I'm willing to admit that mistake. He's an absolute madman on how... who thought that getting a Blood Moon into your hand with a body was enough to break the craft wide open? As I said in my Vile or Not Vile video, I think he is a high priority to Vile. Definitely one of the better legendaries of the mini expansion, of even the set. And combined with the already powerhouse that is Dark Air Jammer, of course Belphegor, and stuff like that, it just icing on the cake. As well as also, of course, the new Vania. The new Vania allows you to either get that last bit of reach, or get that last bit of drain in order to outlast your opponent, just in case you were playing against aggro. And when aggro force running around right now, Vania is very, very welcome. Now, I think the hidden star of this deck is absolutely this card. Spiderweb Imp, unassuming card, 2-drop 1/4 ward. That can get 5 or more damage in a lot of games, if you play her just right. If Air Jammer calls her, like, everything can hide behind the 1/4 ward Air Jammer, and 4 toughness is right above the threshold of damage that Shadowverse meta currently has. So I think she's the unsung hero of this deck by far. But yeah, everything else is pretty standard fare. This is also going to be one of those decks that I'm going to be taking seriously from now on. Especially now that I'm seeing a lot of the Brigade of the Sky spoilers. I do think that Vengeance Blood is going to live, even without Belf. So we will start training from now on, try to rank up with this deck, and let's get started. Alright, next game is up against Portal again. Okay. Let's see. We're going second this time, so we want Belf. I don't think we need Vania. Vanguard will probably just keep 1, not 2. Chuck the rest. Okay. Fair hand is fair. Depending on what we draw, if we draw into Waltz, I'll play Spiderweb Imps going second. Okay, we did draw Waltz. Perfect. So Spiderweb Imp, Waltz. And then Blood Moon plus Goblin, which is fairly nice. Alright. Waltz will probably not proc here, but we will try. Especially with 2 2/2s that are staring us in the face. Trade here, swing.
This moon is who we are. Give me that.
Juicy.
Alright. We'll try. We'll try to get through, but he probably has the substitution. I would expect no less than substitution right here. Meta production. Okay. What's the play? Cat Cannoneer? No Cat Cannoneer! Okay! Well then, yeah, we're Blood Mooning. Absolutely. 100% Blood Mooning. And then Belphegor next turn, which is a really nice play. Or maybe even turn 6.
Go! Go!
A lot of damage incoming. 2 threats on the board that he has to deal with. Can't get any better than that. It is probably Belf next turn though. Unless there's a really strong reason to play Vanguard plus Imp. Yeah, this is more than likely Belf. 0, drop the ancient artifact. Kill this, evolve.
Begin.
There is a strong reason to Vanguard now.
To bear the burden of this
Unfortunately.
This isn't worth it anymore.
Hopefully we get a good 5-drop. If we get Air Jammer, I'll probably risk the Air Jammer. Okay, never mind. Alright.
With mercy.
Looks like we're just storming with Vanias.
Hey, check this out.
Yeah, this is probably just storm with
How can you
Vania.
expect forgiveness?
Either that or Spiderweb Imp plus Belf and then Vania the last turn of the Blood Moon.
This machine shall weave
6, 7.
Sleep.
He's on a Resonance turn.
restore order to this world.
And back I go.
Snarling Chains is nice here. Okay. Yeah, Snarling Chains is really nice here. Do this.
Promise you'll satisfy me.
Do this. Do this.
Years of fate. Okay, this one's all me.
He loaded up on a lot of he only had oh no, he biofabbed the ancient artifact, so he has plenty. He has 4 ancient artifacts and 2 mystic artifacts in his deck. So fair chance that this dies, but we needed to push damage because we have Vanias in our hand. Next turn would probably Vania into Goblin. Does he have an answer? Uh-oh. That's not good for him. Oh no! That is not good for him. Yeah, he's dead. The power of Blood Moon. Like, before Waltz came in, like, that would not have been possible, but the power of Blood Moon, really, that showcases why this deck is now one to be feared. Alright, next game up against Sword again. Sword is... I would expect support cannon at this point. Same thing, we're looking for Waltz. We will keep Belf, because she is that important. Tempted to keep the Dark Air Jammer too. Am I being greedy with this play? Yeah. Yeah, I probably was greedy with that play. We're gonna need some help. But Belf into Dark Air Jammer just seemed really good. Okay, we have a 2-drop. Waltz would clean this out nicely, although I will take up Pure Hearted at this point. Maelstrom Serpent.
Howl, Platinum Chain!
Anything on 2? Kahulin. What's the thought here? Hedgehog? If you're gonna go Hedgehog, man, I respect you a lot. And I'll probably trade into it. Okay. Waltz. I'll take Spiderweb Imp, that's fine.
This is my home. You are my food.
Mars.
Victory
Okay,
is right
not the
before
worst.
our eyes.
Not the worst one. Don't think there's any reason to trade here.
It's like
See what we draw first before we plan out our next turns. Yeah, no reason to trade here.
juicy.
Because that's going to be the same. I'm going to evolve into that. I have Dark Air Jammer that can help. Or I can do Vanguard plus Snarling Chains. All fair plays, although it's probably going to be Air Jammer. Okay, I respect that play a lot.
It's clear sailing ahead.
Yeah, this is Air Jammer 100% of the time. Snarling Chains is better, but that's a big tempo loss for me.
With mercy.
Okay. Yeah, we want as many followers on the board. Especially because it's before his turn 7.
My
Then next turn we have Belfinchu, Snarling Chains. Then we have Demonic into Maelstrom Serpent. That should end the game, theoretically.
From the flames of war, the
Okay.
fame of warriors.
Trade into this. Sure. Yeah, I don't care if he gets it back as a 2-drop, honestly. It doesn't really affect me at this point. Just... evolve, swing, Belf, probably? Yeah. I see no reason not to evolve here, although we can save it for Maelstrom Serpent. Now, we probably shouldn't be greedy. I definitely do not want to skip a turn. Just for that. I definitely do not want to skip a turn. Yeah, I do not want to skip a turn.
Hey, check this out.
You'll be snared. Snare! Up to heaven!
Whatever he plays here, I can easily Emeralda. Yeah, we need aggression here. No use in trying to play around stuff. That's gonna be Barbarossa again.
From the flames of
All right.
war, the fame of warriors.
Not enough yet.
5/5.
Thunder.
Evolve. Destroy both.
Till I turn to ash and
This is
vanish.
Emeralda into something.
may we meet again.
Sure. Trade one.
Up
Trade one to
heaven
here.
with you.
Emeralda.
Don't forget this. Up to heaven with you.
Yep. Then Serpent into Emeralda plus Razor Claw. Should be end. Not a great turn for him. That's just a trade and then Serpent, pretty much. Sure.
Kidding! No!
Or we can technically end, I guess. No, well, we can't because we are 1 damage short. Yeah, but he's not gonna clear
Up to heaven with you.
for 5/5. Yeah, that just this pretty much guarantees it.
So I've lost.
Yep. Yep. Maelstrom Serpent. It's kind of like Mini Ginger. Just a board of 5/5s 2 turns earlier.
I did it. I won. Time to get started.
This one's for my
All right.
family.
We're up against dragons, so I'm not sure if we keep Goblin here, especially going first because we're not going to have the gas. For the sake of principle, I'm going to keep the 1-drop just to demonstrate whether that is the right decision. Everything else we're going to toss. Alright, 1, 2, late game, we need Waltz here. For sure we need Waltz here. This might be handy later. Especially with no clear way to trigger Vengeance, we might just play this Overchain Disciple. Yeah. We're playing this Overchain Disciple.
Platinum chain.
Yeah, but this is not a great hand for us.
Burning flames will
2 Emeraldas is not good. Yeah, no reason to trade into her. She's gonna do that for us. We can brand. Yeah, we can brand. Prevent either one of these from dying. That guarantees 6 damage. least Belf here, man. I'm willing to go down to 10. Against this deck, I'm willing to go down to 10. Because we need to activate relatively quickly. We can get him down to like single digits by turn 6. That's the idea. If he picked Dragon Life here, he's really greedy. Oh my gosh. Although we don't have Belf. That's not good.
Snare.
We do not want to trade.
Snare.
Yeah, no reason not to play it. Unfortunate. Yeah. It's just a bad draw for us. Yeah, the 2 Emeraldas. I have a feeling that I might cut one of the Emeraldas here in the deck. I feel like it's one too many.
Dragon Life Blade.
Ha! You greedy bastard. The greed is strong with this one. Yeah, I figured.
And back I go.
Figured that was the move. Yeah.
Howl, Platinum Chain.
Yeah. If we do that, then we run into Force of the Dragon Newt. Crap. Yeah, Force of Dragon Newt just cleans it if I do that.
I like. Give me
So I might as well just pre-evo this, that way we avoid the Force.
Go! Go!
You'll be snared and sent to heaven.
If we do not draw anything on turn 6, I think we lose. Draw anything of value at the very least. Even like a Waltz plus Vengeance or plus Blood Moon is fine, even though we're low on cards. He had to. He had to do that.
It won't be long now.
Why didn't he do that first? Then he would have had Overflow active. He didn't need to evolve. He's gonna trade me that. Yeah. Why did he do that first? That's weird. Really weird play. Okay, that's perfect.
I want it. It's like gold to me.
No reason not to evolve here? I can Snarling Chains it in order to prevent the evolve, although we have 3 4/4s on the board before turn 8. Yeah, that we'll take that. Yeah, he should have Dragon Oracled first, that way this would have had Storm.
How can you expect forgiveness? Snare.
Not sure why you wouldn't do that. PDK. PDK doesn't clear this board efficiently. Like that's 12 defense on the board.
So like a god omniscient.
That's 1.
Care to touch?
Although we have to now be mindful of Ozzy the Haka. We might be actually forced to play Snarling Chains here. Depends on what he does here. Because, no, Ozzy doesn't kill us, never mind. Although we have to be mindful of Phoenix, Aina.
You won't even be
Sure.
nervous, tremble.
Okay. I think we're safe from Aina, so we'll just play this.
Time for fun and games.
To stress things out.
Pretty sure we're safe from Aina. Okay. We should be good here. Should being the operative term.
The flames are like a god omniscient.
Orca. That does 4.
Care to touch?
Inefficient.
Care to touch?
Inefficient trade. I believe he loses.
There's no one else I'd rather lose to.
Yup. Once you trigger Vengeance, it's super good. This deck is super good right now. Once you trigger Vengeance, you are not out. Like, that was not looking good for us, but Once you get yourself to 10 or have a Blood Moon in play, it's still anyone's game. And that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. This is a really, really cool deck. Even though Belphegor is rotating out, we do have some stuff that can substitute for Belphegor in, although that version of the deck will need the draw because that particular Belphegor destroys the follower rather than draws 2 cards, and sometimes you just need that extra gas. Hopefully the deck will, or the next expansion will come with ways to kind of substitute for Belphegor, even if that's splitting it into 2 cards, because you definitely do still need the draw. I believe Airjammer is rotating out as well. Yeah, Airjammer is also going to be a big loss for the deck because it's a really good tempo play on 5. So these two, if the next expansion can solve the problem of these two rotating out, I think we'll be in relatively good shape. Yeah, and it's Maelstrom Serpent is a nice to have here, not a need to have. So I'm not as concerned about him rotating out. I just put him here for the lulz, really. And sometimes you just need that for the grindiest games. Sometimes you just need a board full of 5/5s. So Waltz definitely extremely nice include in this set. Cannot say enough good things about him. I apologize for downgrading him. As far as improvements on this deck, I'm trying to find like room for Archdemon, room for maybe a 3rd Vania, room for Reach of the Archdemon, or what else is a good Vengeance card I want to play with. Yeah, it's primarily finding room for Reach. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna mess around with the deck a little bit more off camera, see what improvements I can make. Thankfully, we didn't run into an Arthur board that really mattered. So, but I'm sure that we will at some point when they get their optimal play, and I want this deck to have an answer to that. I also want to tech in Fall from Grace, so I might actually substitute one of the brands out for Fall from Grace, just to deal with those pesky amulets. But yeah, that's about it. And as with tradition, we're going to open some packs. Since we opened a lot of the other packs already, the ones that I was saving, I'm going to open the Starforged packs that came in today as well. But first, let's open this. Wonderland Dreams. Last time we got the Dragon Legendary. Are we going to be as lucky this time? Maybe not. Nope. Yeah, probably not. We're going to open the Dawnbreak Daily Crystal deal. Hoping for anything from Dawnbreak. Seriously, if I crack Waltz here, I'm going to be really... I'm going to be happy and mad at the same time. Just because I did spend 10,500 vials on crafting the 3 Waltzes. Alright, okay, we're good. We're good there. And lastly, Starforged Legends. Let's see if we get lucky with Daria. Daria is pretty much the only thing I'm looking for in this set. So Daria would be a nice present. Alright. 2. Okay. That's a lot of silver, so a lot of vial value at the very least. Which is the one really good thing about this birthday is that even if you're not cracking a lot of legendaries, you still get a lot of good vial value. Especially heading into Brigade, so hopefully I can make up some of the vials that I just lost in crafting Waltz. I'm actually going to show that after this. Probably no legendary here. Just a Lux. Okay, that's fine. Let's see how many vials are we now dealing with? Extras, yeah, 12k vials. Hopefully we can get that to about 20 plus by the time that Brigade falls. That way we have room to craft maybe 2 of the decks that I'm really interested at from the get-go, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, highly recommend this deck, guys. It's really fun, especially if you already have the belts. If you do not have the belts, I recommend not playing it. I would recommend finding something other than Belf to put in if you just want to try out Waltz. I think Waltz is going to be really good still in the next set. So he's a relatively safe craft, but yeah, I would not craft Belfs at this late in the game. We're only a week and a half away before she rotates out. Other than that though, thank you guys for watching. This has been Sora. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.